Had to be YouTube. First again, eh?
I know, right? That's good to see you out here, man. Really good, yeah. I've been out to a couple Twins games. Been looking for you, but...
How you doing tonight, guys? Thought to have a quick hangout.
Yeah?
A wee rant.
Okay. 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 Sure. All right. I'm doing well, man. Really, yeah. I'm gonna go inside and ham it out with some people and...
Watching Joshua.
Bought a ticket and everything, yeah, man. Yeah. You mind playing us?
That guy is so obnoxious, man. He's got this sort of religious salesman about him. This Joshua guy, man. There's something really obnoxious about him. Just, I think he's starting to believe he's like some kind of walking Christ. Or he's representing some kind of God. Fuck knows. It's a weirdo. Hope my subs that are in Florida are alright. The storm didn't look as bad as it was predicted to be. I was following it all weekend, that storm. It was a monster. It was a monster. He is trying. I give him that, but it's bullshit. I seen him standing on a corner, where was it? I can't remember. He was standing on a corner of a street, and he was shouting at people. The Twin Towers were brought down with energy weapons. He was screaming this at people. And like, flat earth, energy weapons. And the guy's full of shit. He's an Eejit. He's a flat earth Eejit. Egypt. Oh, Dell, man. Dell getting sniped. That was hilarious. But I think I think he's enjoying it. Because Dell's show, that Beyond Imaginary Curve, man, that's hit such a low. Like, he was moaning about Stealthy 300. He was moaning about their hangout, how they were all bitching and all that. But he's probably just jealous because they had a decent conversation, decent people. You know what I mean? Poncho is on YouTube. Says YouTube. I should have banned you a while ago. What happened to IPS Rocket, by the way? IPS, what happened to your rocket? Yeah, Egypt. Alright, Laurie. I seen you on Stealthy 300s hangout. It's quite good. I'm not too sure about the guy with the lightsabers and that. I think you need to grow up a wee bit when it comes to that kind of shit. Like getting excited over a lightsaber. Ooh, it's got sounds. Fucking hell.
Yeah, they want rocket. They want Ring of Fire or.
So what happened to IPS Rocket then? IPS, what happened to your rocket? You wee fud. IPS, yeah, Egypt. Where's your rocket? Aye. So everyone's going to stay quiet until the rocket is launched. You're a bunch of pussies. So you flat earthers. Too scared to open your mouth. Everybody should be saying, where's the fucking rocket? I was waiting for this rocket. I was actually just waiting for the rocket to explode. I thought they were at least going to fire something. I thought they were going to fire something, even if it was a failure, even if it smashed into the desert. I was wanting to see something. But there's nothing. Nothing. And as soon as someone mentions it, it's just brushed under the table. It's a total joke, and you all got scammed. You flat earth Eejits. Fucking scammed. Aye, Laurie. They're scammers. They're all fucking scammers. And Bob, you got your arse felt, mate. Bob got fucking his ass felt. When Soundly went on Globebusters, Soundly went on Globebusters and kicked Bob's ass, Cammie's ass, Jaren's ass. He kicked all their asses. Soundly, good one, mate. You never got starstruck like most people when they got on Globebusters. they get starstruck by big globe busters. It's like they're just a bunch of sad Eejits. Anyway, soundly goes on, Globebusters. The last hour, a fortnight ago. I didn't even watch Globebusters that Sunday there. I didn't even watch it. I was too busy watching the hurricanes in Florida. But the week before, Soundly was on Globebusters and he kicked Bob's arse all over the place. And Bob was inviting Soundly on like he wasn't going to lose, because if Soundly was telling the truth, that just backed up Cammie's model. So Bob kind of looked at it as a win-win situation, and he got his ass kicked because Soundly soon brought up other photographs, and it turned into something quite spectacular. It turned into Bob melting down. You could hear him swearing, and Cammie, his wife, oh, it was cringy. But they got battered. Soundly battered them. And now they're trying to say that it's fake pictures, and that's what all they can resort to. When they ask for evidence, you give them it, and when you give them it, they just call it fake. They just call it fake, and that's what they're fake. Bob, Jaron, Morgile, Nathan Oakley, all these people, IPS, they're all fakes. They're all fucking fakes. Even Dell, I'm starting to be suspicious. I thought Dell was just, he believed in his own shit. But when you actually think about it, there's something fishy about Dell. And what begs the question, really, guys? This begs the question. If you had an interview, with Eddie Bravo, and you're a flat earther, and I know Jaron, Globebusters, fucking all the top flat earthers would have had that interview on their channel. They would have had it on their channel. Dell doesn't even hardly mention it. He got the attention he wanted. And I remember he had videos out calling out Joe. What's his name? Joe fucking, oh, I forgot his name. Oh, fuck. I was going to call him Joe Pesci though. oh. Oh, fuck. Whatever his name is, Joe Hingway, whatever his name is, but his pal, Eddie Bravo. I remember Dell calling him out. And Dell wanted the attention for these people. He wanted the attention because if they gave him that attention, then it was legitimate. And he's never mentioned it. He's never even posted it on his fucking channel. Is that no fishy to you guys? And it's on fucking Eric DeBay's channel. Thousands of views. Thousands and thousands and thousands of views. At a time where Dell's channel is on the downfall. It's definitely on the slope. Downslope. Dell's channels, I've been looking at Dell's views, and he's getting average 4,000 or 5,000, average 4,000 or 5,000 for his people beyond the curve. That pile of shit. He's getting about 4,000 or 5,000 views for that, and that's low. Low when you've got 10,000 subs. You've got 10,000 subs, and you're only getting 5,000 views for your flat Earth hangouts. There's something not right about that. Again, that's low. So if you're at a point where it's your channel's on a slope, you'd think an interview with Eddie Bravo, get that shit on your channel, get publicity. He's never done it. He's never done it. And that stinks to me, like that stinks to me. Same with this Paisley meetup. He had a Paisley meetup when they were having meetups in America. It was odd. It was a time when there was a few meetups here and there. I think there was one at Blackpool as well. And Dell had a meeting at the Paisley, I think it was like the Last Drop or something, I think the bar was called. Nothing. Not a peep. Did anyone even turn up for it? There's no video for it. There's nothing. Nothing to prove that this even happened. So, I don't know. I'm starting to think that Dell's want to keep it in his wee circle. Dell doesn't want it to get big. And a guy at my work, he was through in Glasgow, He was through in Glasgow, and he came back from Glasgow, and he was like, Jed. I was like, what? He was like, I seen flat earth 3 times a day in Glasgow. One time was in a toilet. The second time was at a cash machine. Someone had written it at a cash machine. And the third time was at under a bridge, spray painted when he was driving over. He noticed it under a bridge. So obviously it's getting out. But I think the more popular Flat Earth gets, the more ridiculous it appears to be. Because more people see it and are pointing at it and laughing at it. It is. It's just fully Flat Earth Eejits. Total Eejits, man. And Bob got battered by Soundly. Convincingly battered by Soundly. And this authentic intent, man. His ego. It's getting way above himself. Way above himself. So guys, I've not been as busy with my videos. Having to go back to work. I'm not a student anymore. And to be quite frank, this flat earth shit, it's dying. It's dying. You see, when the trolls step away from flat earth, like me, Tim, when we step away for a wee while, they start devouring each other. They start devouring each other because that's just the mentality of a flat earth. Aye, cigar face, it is dead. It's fucking dead. It is dead as a doornail. What's his name again? Joe. I can't believe I forgot his name. We'd like to see the baby again sometime. Maybe sometime.
Sad day. I gotta check my bag.
This twat.
4th and Portland.
Aye, so I think Dell was just jealous.
So yeah,
Dell was just jealous, guys, of your hangout. And I've got to admit, I'm not keen on Rory. I remember Rory McFizz in the beginning. I remember when Rory McFizz was licking Nathan Oakley's asshole. I remember that Oxford meetup. I remember Rory McFizz turning up drunk and Martin Leakey having a problem with him because he was drunk. Oh, do you know like my face? Do you know like my hairy face? What a shame. That's my baby woke up. I can hear movement. I keep retracting your messages. Aye, so where's your rocket?
I am actually considered.
Infinite Plane Society, where's your rocket? No one's interested in your FEMA camp. Where's the rocket, pal? Yeah, Egypt. Flat Earth Egypt.
Bring in my DVDs.
Stop retracting your messages. Pussy. Oh, that's another thing. I was in that Flat Earth Court, Isa Mahalski's channel. And Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole came in and started giving me Why You Mad Bro with Infinite Plane Society. And then Isa banned me, blocked me. What a twat, eh? What a twat. Isa Mahalski, you're a pleb. You're another Egypt. Flat Earth Egypt. Is this nutcase, man? Didn't tell the guy the earth's flat. Jesus fuck, he's singing a good song here. Anthony Riley, eh? Anthony Riley. Bye bye. Bye bye, Riley. Cheerio. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, you lying sack of shit. Another one bites the dust.
Alright, buddy. That's alright. How long you been out here? 10 minutes?
It's a curse, man. It's a curse.
30 more minutes? Okay.
I wish I looked like authentic intent. Maybe people would take me seriously.
Sure.
I maybe should look angelic. What's up, warm bro? How you doing, man?
Okay. Are you hungry at all? Yeah?
Oh
Hey,
man.
we got a
Here,
Saturday,
I've got a
so
flat pizza.
if you wanted to hang out here for another 100 minutes, like till about 8, I gotta check my bag.
Wow.
Or else.
Wow. So Anthony O'Reilly hit the dust, eh? Thank God for that.
You can just hang out here for another hour and a half?
There's a few people I missed leaving in the flat earth, but he ain't one of them. No way.
No, I mean, like, where do you want to eat? What do you want to get to eat? You know, I'll buy you some right now, and then. Yeah.
So back to Dell. What was I saying about Dell again? Aye, Dell. That Eddie Bravo stuff, guys. Come on. Come on. You've just had an interview with Eddie Bravo and you're not posting the interview on your channel. Does that no beg any questions? Does that no send any alarm signals? No. I just think that's strange. I think that's strange. Al K. Al, he was through in Edinburgh, but I got his email late because I've got a new phone and oh no, this is a horrible view of authentic intent. You can see right up his nose. Jesus, man, you can almost see his pea brain. Egypt. Like, share, and subscribe to Jamie. uh, I feel sorry for Jamie. I don't know what Flat Earth does this to people, guys. It does. It makes people have some sort of self-importance like they never had before. It's crazy. It's a crazy, and it's the same with this authentic intent guy. He's the exact same. This boy, he's got this messiah complex. I think that's what they call it, the messiah complex. Infinite Plane Society, stop deleting your messages. So Jamie Brown's in the house with his messiah complex. Dell's got the messiah complex, definitely. Definitely. Dubay's got the messiah complex. You'll find that a lot of flat earthers have this messiah complex, this self-importance. And to me, there's beginning to get a pattern here between Infinite Plane Society, Authentic Intent, and Issa Mahalski. Do you know what I mean? It's like IPS has got the Lucifer tattooed. Is that a tattooed or was it drawn on with biro just to troll people? It was probably drawn on with biro, that Lucifer tattoo. It looks like it was drawn on by biro by maybe a kid. But if it is a tattoo of Lucifer or like a made up person, you know what I mean? Who walks around with a made up like ghosts or fucking demons written on them? Yeah, it's pathetic. It's a religious nutcase, and same with Authentic Intent. He's another religious nutter, and Issa Mahalski with this fucking preaching about fucking Islam. It's just it's getting a bit preachy for somebody that says no Bible bashing, no religion thumping, all this shit. You're a bunch of religious fucking nutcases, all you cunts. Dogmatic religious nutcases. Infinite Plane, Authentic Intent, and Issa Mahalski. They're all religious nutters. They believe in fairies and magical beings. Woo! Let's get a biro and write on my chest. Pathetic. Pathetic. You like that? You like that? You like the neck scarf? You like that, pal? That's called an Adam's apple. IPS. That's called an Adam's apple. Do you know what that is? You just go Eve's apple. If you're going to broadcast authentic intent, fucking do it properly.
Not gonna be able to bring all my DVDs.
So Glenn from YouTube Troll, he's been doing some good stuff. I think Glenn from YouTube Troll should focus on IPS. I think he could do a better job than Flat Earth Reset. The thing is with Flat Earth Reset is he's still a flat earther. So it's like my enemy's enemy is my friend kind of thing, and I don't want that to be. At the end of the day, Flat Earth Reset, he's still a flat earther. He's still spreading false shit. So I don't really want to take Flat Earth Reset's side. But the way he's managed to rile up this Eejit IPS, I can't help but support Flat Earth Reset, even though he is a flat earther. But if you take IPS out of the picture, then what happens? He just becomes another flat earther talking rubbish again to me. Flat Earth Reset, I'm talking about. So I think if Glenn turns his attention on IPS, I think he can be pretty intense. You hear that? You hear that, IPS? Glenn's coming to get you.
For $10 a piece. For $10 a piece, you would figure that they would be over there.
So where's this rocket? Is there ever going to be a rocket? You just got to keep ripping people off. The thing is, guys, if you got ripped off with that rocket, you deserved it. You deserve it. You deserve it. And IPS understands this. If you're stupid enough to fall for something like this, why should you be given any sympathy for falling for it in the first place? You hear guys like Rory calling out Nathan and calling out these people. I was calling them out fucking years ago. But because he's a flat earther, suddenly him calling them out is legitimate. No, I called these people out fucking years ago, Rory. I remember Rory turned up to that Oxford meeting, rolling about without his leg, talking about how he applied for crisis acting. Rory McFizz applying for crisis acting with his one leg, trying to impress Nathan Oakley and the likes. But because he's been shunned, and that's what you think, if these people didn't get shunned, like Rory, if he didn't get shunned, he'd still be in there licking their asses. He would be licking their asses. Look at this Eejit. Look at this Eejit. What's he trying to accomplish, man? What's Eejit trying to accomplish? Dan Pratt, man. Dan Pratt, eh? What can I say about Dan Pratt? Dan Pratt filing a blocky wood. Oh, I'm going to give my kid this for his birthday, a blocky wood that I filed a cut into so he can put his iPad into it. I can't give him money, but I can give him love on time. Dan Pratt, you're a fucking fraud. You're a fraud. And Glenn has pointed out your wee earphone, your wee earpiece. Another rager in a shed. That's the only thing that I can agree with Infinite Plane Society is they are just fucking meat-headed ragers in sheds. As soon as the trolls step back, like I have, like Tim has, they devour each other. They fucking eat each other up. Dell loves the drama. This is how Dell kicked off. At the end of the day, Dell kicked off when me and him were arguing back and forth. People loved it. People loved that shit. People wanted a live hangout with me and Dell. They're rubbing their hands. They couldn't wait for shit like that. And then they started in the street interviews, and then it sort of snowballed through there. But Dell really was the champion for Flat Earth. He was a alpha male. He was the guy that was going to argue with all the fucking globers and the rest of it. And he's lost that. He's lost his mojo. He's got people like Merle on. Merle who are fucking out their face on something. I don't know what he's on. He's probably fucking already suffocated his mum. He's probably wearing her skin at night or some shit. I don't know. Well, that Merle freaks me out. I don't know why Dell lets people like Merle on all the time. I think it's to make himself feel intelligent. It's like, if you surround yourself with stupid people, maybe you'll look intelligent. So he keeps bringing on these Eejits, like Merle, the Merlin. Is that the only channel you've got left, Infinite Plane Society? Oh, we're experiencing technical difficulties. Boo-hoo. So it's going to be a short one tonight, guys. I'm working in the morning. I'm not a student anymore. That ended at the summer quite successfully. Had a nice exhibition. Just waiting for my grades. God knows where it's going to take me. Right. Here's another thing, guys. This hurricane, this hurricane in Florida. Are we no sick of these idiots that come? Look at this idiot spamming my chat. Jed, if we kicked it, we'd probably get so much pussy. How's the baby, Jed? The baby's fine, Charlotte. Oh, there's Sean G. We've got all the smelly trolls in here, man. Oh my god. Right, we'll see if Authentic Intent's still alive. Because he's going to be dead soon anyway. We've got to keel over. Poor guy. Poor guy. He's going to die trying to make a mark on flat Earth. Shame.
Unfortunate. I wonder where he went.
It is unfortunate, pal. It's unfortunate we can see so far up your nose.
You know, like, I was just there. I hope you guys heard that. When I was
A
at
shame.
Starbucks, I told them that no airplanes hit those towers. And I don't know where he went.
Hey, comments, man.
Goldfish. Not yet, anyways.
Anyway, guys,
They haven't got
check out Stealthy 300. He's having some good hangouts now, guys. They're having some good bitches about the data no plays, the IPSs. It's always good to hear, guys. It's good to hear people saying stuff that you're thinking. It's always good because then you know you're relating. You're starting to relate to that person. And that's all I've ever tried to do, guys. I've only tried to say what I think people are thinking. Like I say what I think. And when people are thinking the same thing, it's good for me because it feels like I'm relating with other people. It's not just me thinking this crazy shit. It keeps you sane. It keeps you sane to know people are thinking the same shit as you, and it's good. It's good to have a wee bitch now and again, a wee bit drama. But the way Dell picks his fights, he picks his fights with the wrong people. This Authentic Intent can't even get a fucking signal, man. See who else is on. Do you like my thumbnail, guys? That's brilliant. I'm just looking at my thumbnail now. That's Barry. So, how did your house survive, Laurie? The one in Florida? Your daughter? How did your daughter get along with the floods and stuff, Laurie? I hope everyone's alright. Did you see Martin getting kicked out of the museum? I did. I found it quite funny. I can guarantee you, if Martin was just going around looking at stuff and being quiet and just being chilled about it, nothing would have happened. But he made a scene. It's always the same with these people. They always make a fucking scene. It's, it's just crazy. Martin's crazy. Martin's crazy. I've got a soft spot for Martin, but there is something wrong with him. There is something seriously wrong with Martin. I hope I didn't turn into a Martin one day. Because there's lots of stuff I like that Martin can, like me and Martin have got sort of similar things, like the old books and stuff like that. I can sort of relate to Martin that way, and I hope I don't turn into an old Martin one day, sitting in my granny's garden. Yeah, let's see if this Authentic Intent's got a decent picture yet. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. That's a Globebusters, man. Globebusters. Oh, he's back on. He's back on. I kind of feel sorry for this guy, man. For some reason. But Bob got battered a couple of weeks ago. It was brilliant. If you didn't see it, guys, it was on the last hour of Globebusters 2 weeks ago, and they show the moon in front of the sun, not Rahu, not Kato, the fucking moon, Bob. It was the moon. You're even your flat Earth fucking speaker. What's her name? Carly Scumshine. She had craters. She had craters and everything during the eclipse. So that you can't escape the fact, Bob. It was a fucking moon. It doesn't matter if you think the pictures were manipulated. You're trying to squirm your way, and it's pathetic. Everyone can see that you've just been had. You've just been caught lying. You've been caught lying again, Bob. This housey cards, this housey flat Earth cards. Flat Earth will be around. It'll be around for years and years and years to come. But the personnel is going to change. Personnel is going to change. Globebusters and journalism and all these people, they can't keep up this facade for long. Bob exposes himself in the comments. When Bob comments in the chat, he's a scumbag, total scumbag. The way he speaks to people in the comments, he just totally exposes himself. And same with that deep inside the rabbit hole. He was asking me, what was it? He was asking me in Flat Earth Courts chat, where was the last time someone of the opposite sex touched me? It was like, or kind of like, or it was weird. It was just weird. And next minute, Isa's banning me because he's a twat. Isa, you're a twat. With your shitty music. Lay off the heroin, Isa. Lay off the heroin, pal. Prick. Egypt. Another flat earth Egypt. Isa Mahalski. Egypt Mahalski. Anyway. Vlad's kind of gave up with the flat earth. It's good. They're dropping like flies. The flat earthers are dropping like flies. Anthony Riley, bye. You're not going to be missed. You'll not be missed, pal. Jealous much, Jed. Nah, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. Jealousy who? Who have I mentioned that should be jealousy? That's the thing. Flat Earth. I'll not look back on my YouTube channel and think, fuck, what did I do? I was talking about Flat Earth. I was leading people down the wrong path. I was deceiving people. I'll never think that, Sean. I'll never think that. You will. One day that realization will hit you, Sean, that you've been spreading a lot of shit. Because I've justified why I believe in the sphere Earth. I'll never have that. I'll never have that. You can't justify why you believe in Flat Earth, Sean. You can't justify it. You're weak, Sean. You've only been in this for, how long have you been in this, Sean? 2 months. 2 months. I've been in this nearly 3 years. 2.5 years, something like that, 3 years. Sean, you're just a skid mark. You're a nothing. We've been in this so long that your opinion doesn't really matter. It doesn't. I'm sorry to say, Sean, but your opinion doesn't matter. You're just a teardrop in a sea of tears, flat Earth tears, crying about the shape of the Earth. And there was some, what was it? I think it was Critical Unity. It was called Critical Unity. He said something about the flat Earth, and he made an analogy like arguing about the flat Earth is like arguing about the color of your house whilst it's burning down. It's like, who gives a shit? Your house is burning down. Who gives a shit about what colour it is? And it was a good analogy, in a way. There's so much fucking more important shit happening in the world than fucking flat Earth. It's stupid. It's just stupid. Flat Earth's just stupid for stupid people. Simple as that. I wish I could get the chat up on these things. I see comments coming up, but I don't see the actual chat. So, have I missed anything in the flat Earth? Has there been any new revelations? Yet you're arguing about it. I'm not arguing about flat Earth. I've done my arguing. I wouldn't even say I've argued with anyone, to be honest with you. I've only presented my evidence to other people. I've never argued about it. I find it really disturbing what flat earthers try and bring in with the flat earth. I don't mind the flat earth idea as a whole. What's getting dragged into the flat earth along with it, it's just a load of shit. Like that authentic intent. He was standing on the corner of the streets telling people the buildings on 9/11 got taken down with energy weapons. Do you know what I mean? And then saying, flat earth, believe flat earth. It's like energy weapons, flat earth. These are just going to be seen for idiots, guys. In the old days, people used to class conspiracy theorists as, oh, so you didn't believe in the moon landing. It's not even a moon landing anymore. They're going to say, oh, so you're a flat earther. As soon as you start talking about conspiracy theorists, they're going to say, oh, this guy's a flat earther. It doesn't even matter if it's 9/11, vaccines, whatever. You can talk about any conspiracy now, and people are going to clash you as a flat earther, like a nutcase. That's going to be the new term, flat earther. Already is. Already is. I'm going to make a cup of tea. Oh, my back. Oh. Working like a horse today, man. Working like a horse. Oh. Even they came with that is IPS. Oh. So hope everyone's good tonight. Make a cup of tea. That's nice, eh? It's chilly in here, guys. It's chilly in here. Lol. Sure, it was still a lot. God damn, he's a looker. Who's my stalker? Who's this new stalker? Is this P Mars? I think it's P Mars. I ken P Mars has got the hots for me. He's got that man crush thing going on with me, I think. P Mars. He's hiding. He's pretending he's out of the flat earth. So he feels another Dan Pratt GoFundMe. I feel it coming, guys. I feel it coming. Anyone know how Dale ended up getting a collab with Eddie Bravo? Exactly. And isn't it suspicious that he doesn't post it on his channel? If you have an interview with Eddie Bravo, you're going to post it on your channel. Come on. To me, that's something stinks about that. Has he been told by Eric DeBay, don't post it on your channel, let me post it on my channel? Because it's on Eric DeBay's channel. It's on Eric DeBay's channel. Gav's sitting there as well. Gav, Dale, and Eddie Bravo. Come on. Jesus, I didn't even watch it all, guys. To be honest with you, I just flicked through it, because it was the same old shite that you hear in these hangouts. I think within the first couple of days, Dell getting that interview with Eddie Bravo, he had like 30,000 views on that video within a couple of days. It's like 30,000 views. And if I just had an interview with Eddie Bravo, I'd be wanting that video on my channel. Definitely. So what's going on there, guys? What's going on there? Something fishy about that. Eric Dubé is Dell's handler. Eric Dubé is Dell's handler. So it looks like. Like I said, guys, it's just a wee random hangout. Like I said, I've been enjoying listening to Glenn lately. He's been making some good points, and the only thing I've got to say to Glenn, I don't think you're right about Timmy, man. I don't think you're right about Timmy, mate. I think you and Tim have a lot more in common than you think. I didn't think he's what you think he is, mate. I didn't. I agree with a lot of what you say about him. Like, he doesn't help fighting flat Earth. He helps flat Earth if anything. If anything, he's one of the biggest flat earthers. And by sniping Dell, Dell likes the sniping. Dell enjoys the sniping. That's why he's left it up. That's why he keeps leaving his channel to get sniped. He keeps showing the links. He was even expecting it in his last one, and it never actually happened. They said, "Oh, I think you showed the link." Oh, so what? We'll just start a new one. He actually wants to get sniped because there's nothing better going on in Dell's channel. There's nothing better going on. I think that's P Mars. Spin with the wind. That's P Mars. I'm guessing that's P Mars. Has anyone heard from Mad Mike Hughes? Is that his name? Mad Mike Hughes? Has anyone heard from the guy? He's away on his cruise. He's a couple of grand. I remember Tim saying he was going to give money to that rocket, man. I remember Tim saying he was going to give money to that rocket. It was with one of the first hangouts he had with IPS, Timmy Osmond, because IPS said, "If we do get this rocket going, will you put money to it?" And Tim was like, "Yeah." I mean, fuck that. I knew it was a scam for the start. I knew it was a scam. I fucking made videos about weeks and weeks ago saying that this shit's a scam. Rory McFizz sits there saying, "Oh, okay, Nathan Oakley's cancer and shit like this." I was calling Nathan Oakley cancer fucking 2 years ago, Rory. I was telling you Nathan Oakley was cancer while you defended him, Rory. You need to remember, I remember everything, Rory, including all your little meetups and your little fucking weird hangouts. And you act fucking innocent now, Rory. So it was good hearing Laurie again on the hangouts. Quite like to hear Laurie's opinion. The older people have usually got some good stuff to add. Not that, I didn't mean that in an insulting way. I just think older people have got more experience, so they're wiser sometimes. In the flat earth, you find that 40, 50-year-olds have got the mentality 20-year-olds, teenagers. A lot of them are fucking baked, half baked. They're fully baked, in fact. They're just fucking Eejits. Eejits. Aye, so Del was on Eddie Bravo's, and he's still sitting in his shed with shitty background. He didn't even have a shave or a wash. He looked all grubby and fucking. He's still just sitting there like he was talking to fucking Merle, sitting in that Eddie Bravo show. Maybe it was scripted. The fuck knows. Maybe he wasn't even speaking to him live. Maybe it was pre-recorded. Fuck knows. Maybe that's why Del didn't want to put it on his channel, because it's all pre-recorded. Shite. I don't know. It just seems the same old crap that Del mentions on his channel. It just repeats and repeats and repeats. But you've noticed Del starting to burn bridges. Mindfulness. John Smith. These people. I noticed them dropping off, but I didn't know what he really saying. Same with Ali B. He fell in the bad books with Del as well. And it's funny because Del sits there saying, these people are mimicking me. I was original. I done this first, and they're just copying me. And fucking, if you want to come and speak to me here. And fucking, because he wants to control the narrative. He wants to control it, and he's getting all jealous and butthurt. It's like at school, guys, when the guy in your group finds out you're talking about them, and he gets all bitchy, he's like, or whatever. Again, it's that sort of schoolyard behaviour, man. It's hilarious. And you can almost see he looked hurt. You looked hurt. Mindfulness, you broke his heart. Del's broken, man. You could see it in his eyes. You broke him. Mindfulness, you broke Del, mate. And see your new video. That probably broke him even more. Del's not going to have many pals left at the end of this, I'm telling you. Because they all turn on each other. They all fucking turn on each other. That's why you better not really making fucking friends in this flat earth. Because eventually they might, well, eventually they probably will turn on you. So just keep everyone at arm's length. Keep everyone at arm's length, then you'll not get any problems. I realised that pretty soon in this. People like to get too personal. And like I said, I like what Glenn does and that, but he's got a different tactic from me. Glenn, Vancouver, YouTube, troll. Like I said, I like what he does, but he does it. I can't do what he does. It's not my style. But I think he's effective at what he does. And that's ranting. And the way Glenn goes on his rants sometimes, God, it's like a song. You could put a beat to Glenn's rants. They just flow so brilliantly. I like Glenn's stuff. I think Glenn's underrated, and I think Glenn should get his ass back in the scene. And we'll go through copyrights, and we'll go through terms of service, what the rules are and what the rules aren't, Glenn. Because I think sometimes you get confused with copyright and like a flag, and your channel gets flagged. Glenn and his wife, they had a good hangout. Really, really nice chemistry. Lovely chemistry. You, to be honest, the whole time, I've been in this flat earth, I've never actually heard a couple like they two. Like no one. Like when you hear Patricia Steer and Mark Sargent or Nathan Oakley and whoever, like you never hear any chemistry. But when you heard Glenn and his wife, you could just hear the chemistry. They just bounced off each other. You could hear it was electric. And that's what we need. We need more of that. It's good. Glenn kept asking for someone to come into the chat, come into the hangout, but I didn't want anyone to go in the hangout. I thought the conversation they two were having was amazing. It was great. I think they should do more. Wind's picking up here, like. train, boy. 32 people watching, eh? I bet you half of those 32 are Eejits. We're getting storms coming. Hold on to your hat. I like Dale when he's in his rants, to be honest. See when Dale's got a panel, he just like merrills and fucking... It's boring. I just turn it off. I turn it off. The only time I can watch Dale is when he is ranting. That's the only time he entertains me. When Dale's ranting and calling people lick spittle and fucking baggy hoops and just going crazy. To me, that's Dale at his most entertaining. When he sits there talking about his fucking logic and his fucking water does not conform to any shapes, water always finds its own level, water, it's like fucking, to me that's just boring. It's just boring. I just skip through it, I just pass it, it just fucking bores me. But when he gets annoyed, I like that. I like that. I like when Dale gets annoyed. And I think he likes it as well. I think he likes it as well. He starts looking for it. It's a new troll dream team. Good impression. Dale has filled the world. Python left. I thought Dell was legitimate. I did. I really did. I thought Dell believed his own shit and he was just honest about it. But this whole Eddie Bravo thing, man, that sends up a few red flags to me. Definitely. Why do you not put a video of an interview with Eddie Bravo on your channel? It's a mystery. It's a fucking mystery. The only thing I can think about that is that Eric DeBay's told him that he can't use it. He can't fucking use it. DeBay doesn't want any attention from his channel, so he doesn't want two of the same videos out. He just wants the original to be on his channel. It's fucking crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, imagine Nathan Oakley getting an interview with fucking Eddie Bravo. He'd be jizzing in his pants. He'd be like, oh, he'd be doing backflips. He'd be doing backflips all the way to fucking Oxford. I remember Martin talking about Eddie Bravo. He didn't even know who he was when he first heard about him. He was calling him Johnny Bravo. He was like, Johnny Bravo, Johnny Bravo. Quite funny, actually. Half these people didn't know who Eddie Bravo was until about 6 months ago. I so hope everyone's cool after that hurricane. Validation boy, I hope he's alright. The little dick. Again, we didn't see eye to eye, but I didn't wish any harm on Validation boy. Hope everything went okay with. I bet you Validation boy didn't move. I bet he fucking stayed in his apartment. Locked himself in his bathroom. I can imagine Validation boy doing that. Just being stubborn. Being a dogmatist. I'm hearing a lot of people saying that the hurricanes were fake, that shit, or controlled or made. Trump made the hurricanes. You just blame anything. It's just a victim mentality. Everybody wants to be a victim nowadays. Victims get all the prizes. It's cool to be a victim. When I was a kid, it wasn't cool to be a victim. You wanna ride the gravy train? Eddie Bravo, just a slightly good-looking dork. Oh, anybody been watching John Cumby? John Cumby, man. If you've been in the Flat Earth for as long as I have, you'll know who John Cumby is. And he's doing his videos now with this thing. He's singing, hey, hey, baby, baby. Hey, 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 baby, baby. Got a little shoe, so going on, baby, baby. Got a little shoe, so going on, baby, baby. Hey, baby, baby. Hey, 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 baby, baby. Got a little shoe, so going on, baby, baby. Honestly, I've made my kid go to sleep with it. I've sang that to my kid. He's got that shit stuck in my head, man. He sang it for like 25 minutes in one video. He just didn't stop. He just sang it the whole fucking video. Adding these wee bits like shell and the potatoes and all the rest of it. But it was a funny thing he pointed out. He pointed out the thing with Jerry Capanella. That was another time I recognised that name. Capanella was the Jesuit Capanella. And I remember Jeranism in his Jesuit school, and maybe it's his great grandfather or some shit, John. You probably want to see this, John. I didn't think John watches me, so. But I like John. I like some of his views. I still watch John. He got the Messiah complex as well. John got the Messiah complex. Got a little shoes, you're going on, baby, baby. The wind's picking up out here, like. Fucking windy. So, the rocket IPS. Where's the rocket? Where's the rocket IPS? You're not going to get away with it. I'm just going to keep highlighting it. IPS, where's your rocket? You're a con man. But we all knew that. That's what I should have done, guys. I should have been a flat earther. I should have done what IPS done and pretended to be a flat earther to make money. My moral compass was just pointing in the wrong direction. The opposite from IPS. Maybe I should have done that shit. If I was a flat earther, fuck, man. I could have been a star. I had to be good. I had to choose truth. Bastard, man. Bastard. Why did I choose the truth? Oh well. Dell's rants lately, man. I think Tim needs to stop sniping him. Just leave him, Tim. Just leave him alone. You're actually giving him more justification to keep doing what he's doing. If people just left him alone. People weren't even phoning in. His last hangout there, people weren't even phoning in. Usually people want the link. Nobody wanted Dell's link. Nobody. And at the same time, Stealthy 300, he's got a great panel of people talking about good stuff. This orb shit, look, this orbs, come on. Was this an orb on my screen? Look, an orb, oh. Yeah, it's called an artifact. It's called dust particles. It's called light, reflection, Rory. Me and Rory's never seen eye to eye, ever since he was part of those potatoes. Until Rory repents. It's the same with Flat Earth Reset. Fair enough, he's fighting IPS, but it's like he's a flat earther at the end of the day, so he's no He's not any ally at the end of the day. Even if he got rid of IPS, Flat Earth Reset would just turn into the enemy. So you always be aware of that. Maybe Flat Earth Reset is what Timmy is to Dell. Like this adversary. They need the adversary. Or they become irrelevant. Mong. ISP. There's race cars kicking about. You have read on a new bridge jet. It looks stunning. Proves Earth's flat. In fact, the new bridge is a big arc. You see it, it's actually arched. The rail bridge is straight. The rail bridge looks fucking straight. So Dan Pratt, that was another thing, guys. Dan Pratt, don't be fooled by this guy and don't give him your money either. He's playing this fucking game where it's the whole poor me, sitting in his garage, fucking filing a piece of wood. Oh, look what I'm giving my kids for Christmas. I put in his sock for him. It's fucking pathetic, guys. He probably makes more than me on his disability benefits he gets for the government. Oh, my hand-me-down tools, hint, hint. He kind of wants you to buy, he wants you to buy him new tools, he wants fucking new blocks of wood so he can carve a new iPad holder. And I thought Star Gods was a bit negative lately. I don't know what's this new move's done to his brain, man. Star Gods fluctuates with me sometimes. I like Star Gods, I do, but his recent video, man, I think I only watched half of it. To be honest, it was making me feel depressed, the old Star Gods. And it's not because of what he's talking about, it's because it's not really his nature to be that way. He keeps saying he's a half-empty kind of guy, and the way I look at Star Gods, he's more of a half-full kind of guy. To me, he's optimistic, he's happy, he's in a healthy surroundings, seems quite a content old guy, and then he comes out with posts like that, and it just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem real. It doesn't seem true. And these Archons, man, these fucking Archons. Oh, God. I'm sure I've been accused of being an Archon fucking one time as well. Because I've got ginger gene. I'm an Archon. Edomite Archon. Star Gods has got a wee bit negative. And he knows people are going to say that. He knows it. He says it in his video. I'm going to just say it anyway. And he's got this fascination with Pat, man. I don't know why. I've been a Flat Earth troll for a while, and I don't see the fascination with Pat. Even the stuff she says it's not even edgy or anything. It's all these people that are connected with IPS, journalism, Bob, Patricia Steer, they're all going down the ship with IPS. That's why Dell wants nothing to do with it. Because when IPS goes down, so does journalism, so does Bob, because these guys supported them to the max. They promoted them. And he done the same. He promoted them. Same with Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole. He's part of that as well. Mark Sargent, Patricia Steer, all these clowns. As soon as the fraud, as soon as the money is made, as soon as they can squeeze as much as they can out of this so-called community, they'll be off. They'll be off like cheese. Eejits. Flat Earth Eejits, all of them. This is authentic content. Someone needs to knock him down a few pegs. This guy. I think he thinks he's Jesus or Joshua. Yeah, I think he's living by the name, King Joshua. Aye, so if you've not checked out YouTube Troll, check him out. He's got some good views. Like I said, the way he says stuff, you could put a beat to it. He just spits it. It's like a rhyme. It's good. I like Glenn. I can never say anything bad about Glenn. He's always he's never always been right. He's never always been right. I can admit that, but he's always been honest. He always thought he was telling the truth, even though he was given false information by certain people, like mindlessness. Dell's pal. Remember Dell and mindfulness, eh? Remember that romance? Seems so far away now. Seems like a distant memory. Mindfulness and Dell with their edited hangout. Bits cut out of it. It was just, I remember that. Like Dell's like, I had a hangout with mindfulness and it was all edited. It was all slapped together and edited and it was fucking crap. It was fucking crap. Usual shit. But people walk around on eggshells around Dell in his hangouts. For the people, he keeps saying. You can see when people come into Dell's hangouts, they're scared. They're scared to say anything that doesn't go with his narrative. And when you look at Stealthy 300's hangout, nobody's scared. Same with Vlad. Flat Still Earth. Yeah, no one's scared to speak around these people. But when it comes to Dell, people are fucking scared to speak. And it's obvious. You can see it. And the people that phone up on this phone, I'm sure it's the same woman that phones up on this fucking phone. The same woman every fucking week. It's the same woman. It is. It must be. It's the same voice. You're scared of him. Why, Laurie? Why are you scared of someone that's over the other side of the world? I saw Bigfoot, go fund me. Bigfoot's probably there's probably more evidence for Bigfoot existing than there is for flat Earth. Alison is freaking me out right now. I need to gather myself. Right, let's go and watch a wee bit of Authentic Intent, I think. Laurie is a shill, Infinite Plane Society states. Sammy Jean, R.I.P.S. R.I.P.S, that's quite good. Quite like that. Oh, it's bloody cold at that kitchen, guys. It's bloody cold. So, I've been away for the flat earth for a wee while. Like I said, I do this now and again. It's like a wee experiment sometimes. I still keep an eye on it. I still keep an eye on it. But it's just to test myself as well. Like I say to myself, right, don't look at flat earth for a couple of days. And I try. I looked at that hurricane all weekend. But I still had one eye on flat earth. I totally forgot about Dell. That hurricane made me forget about Dell's Sunday show. I was abducted, go fund me. Now, let's see this Authentic Intent. Let's see if this comes on. No, he's finished. Authentic Intent is finished. Good. Oh, there's nobody on, man. There's nobody on. Let's see how the Hurricanes do.
They didn't like seeing people who don't look like them succeed.
Oh, they're talking about Hillary now. Fuck's sake. It says live emergency weather update and they're talking about Hillary Clinton. Fuck's sake, man. So Martin Leedke, he's starting to copy my shit, guys. He's trying to steal my shit. Martin Leedke. Stealthy 300. Right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. It's pish. But like I said, IPS, you're a fraud, mate. You're a fraud. You've been shown to be a fraud. I was giving you time. You said September the 8th. It's September the 11th. Nothing's been done. So you're a fraud. Everyone connected to you, including Pat Steer, Mark Sargent, Nathan Oakley, Globebusters, Journalism Bob, Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole, ODD TV, the lot of yous. Yous are all frauds. Every one of yous. Dell, well, what can I say about Dell? He's getting handled by Eric because Dell had an interview with Eddie Bravo and didn't feel the need to post a video on his channel, which gives me the impression that maybe Eric DeBase said, don't, I want to keep it on my channel. Anthony Riley is gone, thank God. Thank God for him. Even though he's sneaking about in another account. I know he's got another account, what's it called? I can't remember, but he's sneaking about in another account. That Anthony Riley, his little pal, ranty rant, Mr. Chemtrail burned face. Ah, it's fucking melted by the sun and says it's chemtrails. Just an Egypt. Utter Egypt. Issa Mahalski, Egypt. Vlad, been quite liking Vlad's stuff, Glenn's stuff. Dan Pratt, that's another Egypt. They're all Egypts. Actually, somebody tell me a legitimate flat earther, top flat earther, a flat earther that has more than 10,000 subs and is legitimate. Name one. Name one. There's not one. You don't even have to look at the evidence for flat earth to see that this is fully charlatans. Jesus Christ, man, you're walking into a room full of con men and you can't see it. You can't see it. Oh, it's hilarious. But I'm obviously preaching to the choir in this room. Itchy from Austin, go to sleep. I'm shattered. I've been up since half seven this morning. Aye, I do need to take a nap. You're right. But IPS, man. I wish I could have done what you done. I wish I wasn't as morally. And by the way, I'm not a Christian religious fundamentalist. Morals were around before religion. I'm sure of it. I'm sure morals were around before Christianity, Islam, or fucking any religion. I'm sure people still had morals. So just because I've got morals, and I think that certain morals are objective, I think there is an objective right and wrong. But people in the flat earth like Bob, IPS, Jaren, they think otherwise. They think in another plane. On another plane, it's cool for this to be happening. I remember Bob said that on one of his fucking hangouts. He said something about a child getting abused and, oh, that's because it was meant to happen. And that, it was like, what the fuck are you talking about, you new age weirdo, Bob? You know what I mean? These people have got no morals. They're bankrupt. Morally bankrupt. So if I chose the morally bankrupt route, I probably would have a few thousand subs. I'm not blow my own trumpet, but I'd have probably 2,000 or 3,000 subs. I think I'd have more than Martin. I'd probably have about 5,000 subs if I pretended I was a flat earther and just led yous all on, fucking done art, sell art, fucking all that shit. I bet you I probably could have fucking done alright. But I chose to look for evidence that supported the truth. And that's the only way. It's the only way. It's the only way you can sleep at night, guys. It's the only way you can sleep at night. Is to seek the truth. If you chase the fucking dragon, you'll be going down the IPS fucking bag of eyes tomorrow. Jed the lone wolf. Does he like women? I'm married. I'm married, in fact. Look, I've got baby stuff kicking about. Look, see the baby stuff? Baby stuff everywhere. I've got a newborn baby who's trying to sleep right now. So yes, I do like women. I like to breed with women. I like to breed. Hear that, IPS? Do you know what breeding is? That's the thing, if a lot of these people actually had kids, they would know what love is. Like Timmy. Timmy Osmond would understand what love is if he had a kid. Like real love, no this lust over women. This love, when a wee kid loves you, a wee child loves you unconditionally and you love it, you would kill for it. These people didn't understand that level of love. So they think that it's objective. Morals are objective. I mean, are they fuck? When you have children and stuff like that, morals aren't objective. If there's no way it's right to ever harm a baby on any universe, any level, for any reason. That's just wrong. And it's objectively wrong. And it'll always be. That's why my morals are fucking objective. They're no subjective to what I feel like for what situation I'm in. You can fuck off with that. I've thought about that a lot, Tim, since we had that argument, Tim. And I keep coming back to the same thing. There's no fucking way. There's no way. You can have subjective morality if you want. You can have it. You can keep it. IPS need the diaper changing. You stink. But like I said, I think when I say these things, Tim thinks I'm being like some kind of Christian dogmatist, and I'm not. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I think these morals were around before religions. Definitely, definitely. When people knew certain things were just fucking wrong, and it's not even them committing it, as if they get committed to them, and they know it's wrong. Do you know what I mean? It's like there is just certain things you just know is wrong. And IPS, man, you're just wrong. You're wrong. You have no morals. You have no fucking morals. This is why I am the way I am. I'm no perfect in any fucking way. No way. I'm no perfect. But I'm always thinking I'm doing the right thing. Maybe the wrong thing sometimes, but I think I'm doing the right thing. And when I argue with people like IPS, it feels right. See, when I'm fighting somebody like IPS or having a little argument with them or having this little back and forth with IPS, it feels right to me because he's wrong. If I was on his side, to me, that would feel wrong. That would feel fucking all wrong. So I have to fight people like this pap, this Eejit. I know somebody had a brick drop off their head and now they're a flat earther. IPS, man, you need to come into the light and confess. Repent. Repent, boy. There's nothing going on, eh, guys? Nothing going on. Am I just no subscribe to the right people? There's me. I can see my fucking shite. Right. I think I'm going to call it a night, even though there's 39 people in here. Have you got nowhere to go? Infinite plane, you don't have to retract your messages. Keep them up. Keep them up. Are you scared? Are you scared? Are you scared, IPS? Are you scared of Lucifer? Does Lucifer control you, IPS? IPS, do you have any free will? Or does Lucifer control you? Are you scared of Lucifer? This is a funny thing about IPS, ISA, and Authentic Intent, and other ones. Like, they believe in these boogeymen. They believe in the fucking boogeymen. They're full of shit. They're full of shit. You couldn't get somebody more full of shit than Authentic Intent. Like with his religious babblings, his fucking what was it? Energy weapons took down the towers. He was stopping people in the fucking street the other day saying energy weapons, took down the towers. You know what I mean? And then he's saying flat Earth. It's like, how much bullshit can you cram into one fucking sentence? Oh my god, man. Authentic intent is one of the biggest fucking Eejits out there. IPS, he's not necessarily an Egypt. He's just bad, man. He's just wrong. IPS is just wrong. IPS is the kind of guy that probably like eat dog shit in that, because he's like, it's like the whole Aleister Crowley thing. Let's do something repulsive and eat dog shit and drink piss. I think that's IPS's deal. IPS threatening to stab IPS threatened to stab Flat Earth Reset in the neck with a 2B pencil. Did you hear that, guys? IPS threatened to stab Flat Earth Reset in the neck with a 2B? I think it was a 2B pencil. Fucking, you'd lucky if you'd have the strength to push a pencil through somebody's neck. Honestly, pal. I think, to be honest, I think Flat Earth Reset would probably beat you up quite badly. IPS, to be honest. I'm not. This is honest opinion. Like in a fight, I think Flat Earth Reset would fuck you up. IPS pretty badly. Who was it? Martin. Who was it? Somebody said that Martin would batter them. Oh, Glenn. It was Glenn. Glenn. Oh, who? What did he say? He'd say fucking Martin would knock you out. Who was he talking about again? I can't remember. Guys, you need to listen to Glenn's last few hangouts. They're fucking really funny as well. Just his rants. He goes on these brilliant rants. And I want Glenn to focus on this IPS. If Glenn feels the need to rant about anything right now, and one of the biggest con men in Flat Earth, it has to be IPS. Definitely. I think Glenn should focus his crosshairs on IPS. That would be good. That would be good. Because if he thinks Flat Earth Reset was bad, oh man, Glenn would fucking, you'd be gone. You'd just be gone. Why you keep retracting your message, IPS? Let me read it first. Jed needs backup. I need backup, and you've got the army of fucking penguins and spanners, and I need backup. Oh aye. When you got to paint me, you got to paint me a penguin. You got to paint me a penguin, mate. That's skill. It must take a lot of skill to paint the penguins, I've got to say. You can't deal with me alone. I'm not dealing with you. I don't even have to deal with you. Glenn will deal with you. Glenn's on a warpath right now, and I think you're soon getting in the crosshairs. I think people, fair enough, I know Pat Steer, she's just as bad as anyone, but like I said, there's nothing really edgy about Pat. Nothing really edgy about her. Like last year with the drink and the piss, and that's about as edgy as you'll get with Pat Steer. You're lucky if you'll even get a swear word out of Pat Steer. She's just one of these characters. The more you leave alone, the less relevant they get. Same with Nathan Oakley. Just leave that guy, and he'll just rot away in the corner. You can see him try to tag on the tails of IPS. Nathan Oakley. Oh, IPS. Oh, I love you. It's pathetic. Pathetic how a grown man could be like that over another grown man. Younger, but I didn't even think fucking IPS is a grown man. He was fucking, what is he, 20, 21? I didn't get that. Don't understand that. How full grown men can be like that around other full grown men. It's fucking cringy. The flooding's quite bad, I've got to say. I think they hyped up that hurricane. I think it was a wee bit hyped. Dan Pratt, man. Dan Pratt. He is a Pratt. In Britain, a Pratt means an idiot. A Pratt means an Egypt. In England. I know Laurie likes Rory, but Rory's done a lot of shit in the past, man. Rory's done a lot of shit in the past. You need to go back to the Oxford meetup with Rory when he turned up pissed, and I think maybe even drove. I remember Martin Leakey fell out with Rory that day. He fucking wouldn't speak to him because he was so pissed, Rory. And then Rory's sitting there going, I don't drink, I don't this, I don't that, I'm so fucking great. I mean, it's like, I see orbs. It's like, no, try dust in your fucking living room, mate. Try using a wee bit of polish, wiping your fucking tops. I mean, and suddenly your orbs will stop. I mean, try shutting the window so there's not a draft. Try different stuff to see fucking if there's going to be any orbs. Try a clean room. I mean, try and record a fucking video in a clean room and see if you get an orb. I mean, it's like they're grasping at anything right now. And Martin Leakey is one of the worst for like trying to sensationalize stuff. It's fucking, and Martin getting chucked at the museum. Back to that, guys. Back to that. That was fucking hilarious. I went round my museum, took photos, filmed shit, never got disturbed, never had a problem. And the museum in Scotland, I think, is far better than the one Martin was kicking around. And it's Martin made a big deal. Martin's making a big show. This is why Martin got chucked out, because he was making a big fucking song and dance. If he was being more discreet, he wouldn't got bothered. But it's always the victim. Oh, me. I'm going to speak to Isa. I'm going to speak to Isa, Martin says. We're going to deal with this. I'm going to speak to Isa. That's cool, Laurie. I know. You can all get along. I'm not grudging anyone speaking to Rory. I just don't see eye to eye with Rory. And like I said, I remember shit that Rory used to say in the past. And he used to lick Nathan Oakley's balls. He used to eat his sandwiches. He was shaking like a leaf. You see, Jamie's trying to have these meetups. I'd like to see how many people are actually at these meetups, really, because they exaggerated the last one. Dan Pratt probably is cleverer than me. He probably is cleverer than me because he's making money out of this. He's making money out of this. I'm not. So maybe Dan Pratt is fucking cleverer than me. But I don't think it's worth making money out of this shit. This is bullshit. Dan Pratt is prettier than Jed. Nah. I'm not letting you buy with that one. He might be smarter than me, but he's no fucking prettier than me. You can tell Flat Earth's a scam because they accept. Whoa, P. Whoa. I don't know why the cutie pie. Get the whole Bro Sanchez crew running after me. Who's that? Ghoul leakage. Being proved they're full of shit, says Poseidon. Jed's too good looking. Maybe I am. That's what I'm saying, guys. If I was a flat earther, I think I could have been a big flat earther. I could have brought some false truths to the table. I could have argued with people for a wee while. Nah, I still wouldn't have argued with them. I just would have said I'm a flat earther. Like Dell. I would have created echo chambers. Oh, it would have been great. But now I'm stuck here. Yeah, I'm a racist, sexist, loner, badass. You're not really racist. You're just trying to be controversial. You're trying to troll people. That's what I was doing. Because I'm not a racist. Most of my closest pals are from other countries than Scotland. But we do things and say things. We know that the white knights or the social justice warriors will jump on it. We do it deliberately. Aye, right, P. You didn't believe that, P. I know you didn't believe that shit. Everyone knows Jed is a racist. Aye, everybody knows. Everybody knows. Martin needs teeth if he wants to be a potato head. I thought Martin was getting new teeth. I thought Martin was getting new teeth. What happened with that? I take it You just go paranoid. That's the thing. Flat Earth makes you so paranoid that they think. Good night, Davy Little. Martin probably thinks that the dentist is going to fucking inject him with something and kill him. I'm scientifically racist based on the shape of skulls. What? Black people have small brain cavity in their skulls. So you're just trolls because you're white knighting your precious ball. So they're evolved to be slaves. He thought they would bump him off. What the fuck's P Mars talking about, man? P, what are you talking about, mate? They evolved to be slaves. Fucking hell, do you know, Ken, that evolution is fake? What are you talking about, man? It's a hoax. What's happening to P Mars, man? I think he's slumped into a depression. He's slumped into some weird depression. Globes are stupid, neckbeard. Lol. P Mars has hit a slump, man. What's happened, mate? You alright? I know the feeling, man. I know it's frustrating. Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan. How can I not remember that arsehole's name? Joe Rogan. So who remembers Dell calling out Joe Rogan? He was like expecting a reply for Joe Rogan. I was like, why the fuck would Joe Rogan reply to you? And then a year later, he's actually talking to Eddie Bravo. He's fucking talking to Eddie Bravo on a hangout. Dell. And he doesn't even post the video on his fucking channel. Come on. How suspicious is that? IPS, what do you think of that? You'd be all over that. You'd have pictures of that on t-shirts and fucking mugs and everything. You'd be selling that shit. You'd be selling it as DVDs and shit. IPS, if that happened. If you had that interview Eddie Bravo, you had fucking DVDs. You'd have pictures beside them. You'd fucking, you know what I mean? And this is what I don't understand with Dell. He's just fucking, I don't know, he's keeping it quiet. I am quite jealous, and it's not for the fact he conspiracy theorist. Eddie Bravo was quite a good martial artist, I've got to say. He's quite a tough dude, Eddie Bravo. I wouldn't want to fucking mess with Eddie. Quite a tough dude. He was good at his, I think it was ninjutsu. Or jiu-jitsu, sorry. Ninjutsu, where the fuck did I get that? Karate is stupid. Why is Infinite Plane Society here? Eddie seems like a badass. Eddie is a badass. Eddie is a badass. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Eric DeBay, Eddie Bravo, Dell. Maybe they're all Masons. Maybe Dell's a Mason. Fuck knows, man. Maybe that's what all the tattoos are about. Or the papal tattoos. He's got the cross keys. You notice Dell's got the cross keys on the bicep. That's a papal cross. One key is St. Peter and the other key is, I can't remember. But Dell has a papal cross on his bicep. He has the fascist pillars on one of his arms, the fasci pillars, or is it the double axe? I think it's the double axe. But he's fucking covered. Dell is covered with fucking symbolism, man. Papal shit as well, papal stuff. He's got fucking Illuminati pyramids and everything on his fucking shit. So maybe he is. Oh, fuck, I've got a wee clumpy hair just growing on my cheekbone now. Yeah, fuck. You have a shave, man. The fuck? Like, go away then, Infinite Plane Society. God. God. Do you want me to paint you a penguin? Do you want me to fucking paint you a penguin? Idiot. Oh, guys, right. If you believe that the sun's real, there was a coronal mass ejection, a CME. It was like 8.2. And this is when the sun lets off a big fucking blast of energy. And it just happened a few hours ago, this fucking CME. And there could be an earthquake. There could be a major earthquake in America or fucking Japan, somewhere in the world where there's fucking earthquakes. Because every time there's been a big CME like this, there's usually a quake on Earth. I don't know if it's just coincidence, but CMEs appear to be connected with earthquakes. That last Mexico one, that earthquake in Mexico, well, there was a fucking CME. It was the biggest CME that's been seen for, I think, over a year or something. And we're on a solar, like the sun's on a, it's quite quiet in it. It's really quiet. I usually watch the sunspots and CMEs, but they've been so quiet. But the past few weeks, there's been some giant. I see a grey hair. Oh, is there a grey hair, man? Oh no. Oh god. At least I've still got hair, and I'm not 21 like IPS with a fucking comb over. You got fucking IPS with a comb over at 21. What a dark 21-year-old and you got a comb over, man. What a fucking shame. Oh god. Was he 37? You're right, it hasn't been proven, Poseidon, but there seems to be a coincidence, like every time there's a big one, there seems to be, that was a big fucking earthquake in Mexico. And if you check, there was 48 hours before that a big CME. I think it was maybe close to 9, maybe a 10, fuck knows, but it was a big CME. I'm not saying it completely is, because I was watching this shit years ago, and they were off a lot of the time. There was a big C and then nothing. There was nothing. So it's not totally proven, but it still proves that the sun is pretty far away. If a CME happens, and it still takes a while for the space weather to hit the magnetosphere. CME, fear porno for the globe. No, I don't think it's really fear porn. I think people take it too far. I think the most you'll get, even with a big CME, I think you'll get satellite malfunctions, and I think radio waves get disrupted. You get the northern lights. That's the coolest thing. That's actually the coolest thing about CME is the northern lights. Because we get them in Scotland here. We get northern lights in Scotland. If it's a big CME and it hits us right, we get some beautiful northern lights. And it's one thing I try and keep an eye out for, because I would run out, I would go somewhere to get those pictures, because I heard even over the Firth you can get good pictures of the northern lights. See you later, delete. So that's the main reason I like to watch the CMEs, because when they hit the magnetosphere, we do get the northern lights. But you're right, there is a lot of fear porn connected to CMEs. It's like, oh, it's going to wipe out the fuck, it's going to take us back to the Stone Age and all that. Didn't believe that shit. Don't believe that shit. I think the closest, there might be a connection with the earthquakes. There might be. Because if you think about it, if there is a big force hitting the magnetosphere, who's saying that the plates aren't taking a little wobble? Who's saying that the Earth isn't moving a tiny bit? There might be a connection there. I think there might be a connection. I'm not sure. But like you said, Poseidon, you're right. It's not proven. So it could be just all bullshit. Anyway, guys, I think that's been nearly 2 hours. Time goes too quick on Flat Earth, guys. Time goes too quick. Grey hairs, aye. Anyway, guys, have a good night. Tune into some of Glenn's stuff, YouTube troll. He's been doing good shit. And I'll see you all later, eh? Take care.